Doctor Who Series 6, Part 2. Here we go for the last 3 episodes. We begin with the God Complex, and thankfully it's actually one of the better ones to be offered up so far. The basic gist is that there is this old style hotel that once you find your way into without you knowing just how you got there, you are stuck there, trapped, no way out. And there among the rooms of the ever-changing layout, there is one for each person who finds themselves in there. This room contains your greatest fear. And to add that, there is something stalking the corridors, picking off those who begin to praise him. The monster for me is what at least was impressive in design and how it was handled. Only seen at first via its shadow and glimpsed in mirrors. Its design echoes back to a creature from the classic Doctor Who series. A minotaur-looking beastie, nasty to go against. Very impressive. Well, this one is. The old one, no, not really. It was majorly lacking in details, just a blob with horns on it. This one could be taken from a Greek storytelling of the Minotaur, which basically this was a retelling of. So here we go. This is a Doctor's episode where he comes face to face with his harshest fear to the point he has to destroy Amy's faith in him. This has only happened once before, and both for the same reasons, where they destroyed the faith of the companion to allow something to happen to save them. In the end, it is the monster itself who is saved by the Doctor, and then he saves his companions for the very final time by returning them to a normal everyday life. Which is just an odd occurrence in the modern series, as when the companion usually leaves, it's at the end of a series. So this is all new. Even in this, we see when someone is lost the beast, the Doctor has a moment where he just totally loses it and starts messing up the place in a fit of rage. Next up is closing hours, where we see the Doctor returning to make a social call on a friend from the previous series, Craig, who is now struggling with fatherhood and is spending the weekend alone with his baby son to prove he can cope. Which he can't, really, and the Doctor's arrival is a blessing. The Doctor is having to deal with being alone once again, and that leads him to visiting Craig, and thus he gets involved with a plot involving the original Cybermen, not those introduced in Series 2 of the modern, but rather those that predate them, the alien Cybermen. The Doctor seems to be at his most particularly playing off not only Craig but his son as well. Yes, the Doctor appears to have spent quite a bit of time having a conversation with the baby, resisting at first investigating the strange occurrences but gives in to temptation, but also Craig's demands that he help with the belief that the safest place is at the Doctor's side. This is because it's all playing into what happened last time with the Doctor concerned for the safety of his companions. The underlying thread is not only letting go of Rory and Amy as his travelling companions in the previous episode, but his upcoming death was right around the corner as well. The episode concludes with River's song searching through old historic records about the Doctor, which in turn leads to the series opening 2-parter and A Good Man Goes to War. For the series has been marred by episodes that have been totally or partly unimpressive, the series is indeed picking up a weaving tale on how the Doctor is dealing with the news of his upcoming death and the fates of those of his travelling companions. Hopefully this will give us a series final that will match what we've got in the beginning, the quality, the story writing, all of it. Can we get it? Let's see. So here we are at the final episode of Series 6, The Wedding of River's Song. And I'm beginning to think Steve Moffat is quite insane. The gist of things is this. The Doctor's death in the beginning of the series has been declared to be a fixed point in time and thus must happen. River's Song, being who she is, defies this and doesn't kill the Doctor that the Silence has intended to do so, thus screwing things up and making it so the same point in time remains when he is meant to die and everything is taking place at once. What do I mean by everything taking place at once? The episode opens in London, where alien and humans coexist in a strange combination of the old British and Roman empires, with Winston Churchill as ruler, who notices things are not as they are, that the clocks never move day or night, it's always that particular time. Here we get the Doctor being called upon before him as a soothsayer after being locked up for the previous time, and he says the tale of how River Song screwed up time because he didn't want to kill the man she loved. I wouldn't say it was bad, but it was downright weird for the opening setup where time is happening all at once, but it does close for what I feel is an emotional piece and a resolution that doesn't have me screaming bullshit. However, the bit that really does have me scratching my head is the reason the silence wanted the Doctor dead is that at a time and a certain place he shall ask a particular question, one that never should be answered. And if that is really the question that is the cause of so much trouble, I don't get it. Well, this answer may be answered in the next series, considering how the last two have been feeding into the next one. Overall, I say the series, yeah, it's had its ups, its downs. It's been worthwhile. Definitely worth the watch. Some more in particular. Some I would say, some episodes I say definitely give them a miss. I wouldn't say they were worth watching. Well, Series 7, be better. We get an equally impressive Christmas special. Like last time, I don't care what other people say about it being bad. It was a take on a Christmas Carol. It was done brilliantly. I only have good hopes for the next series and the Christmas special and whatever else is to come. So this is me signing out.